Hey guys, it's Law, and today I'm going to show you how to make a cm7 theme. Now, the first thing you need to do, if you haven't already, you need to initialize and download the cm7 source code. I have another video on that. Watch it, and then come watch this one if you haven't. Once you download the cm7 source code. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up, go to Places, Home Folder, Android, System, Vendor, T-Mobile. Alright. Right click on there and put make link. This is just basically something I do to make things a little bit easier later on down the road. That way you don't have to click on Android, System, Vendor, T-Mobile, and so forth. Your stuff will just automatically be there. Okay, so we're in the themes folder. Now let's go to our web browser and we're going to go to github.com/asadullah/template. And biggest thing right here is that you're going to notice that there is an HTTPs thing right here at the top. I'm going to copy that, hit Control C. Now let's close this one out. We won't be needing that anymore. Let's go right click, open in terminal, type in git clone git, paste. Okay. Now it's going to download the theme template that I made. Let's go ahead and close on that out of there. Alright, so let's make this basically ours now. So we're going to go into the Android manifest, and you're going to see inside of here a bunch of different stuff that hopefully isn't too new to you, but if it is, it ain't going to hurt nothing. Alright, everything that says template, we need to change to whatever you're going to want to call your theme. We're going to call this theme because it's on YouTube. We're going to call it YouTube. YouTube. And I'm going to just copy this word right here. Control C. In case you don't know any keyboard shortcuts. Control V. Okay, Control S, Alt F4. Open up the Android.make. Control V, Control S, Alt F4. Alright. I think you figured it out by now. You would change the author name from Asadullah to whatever your name's going to be. Okay, styles. Okay, so that's it. Now we're going to go back out here to template. We're going to open up the Android manifest. And when you look up here, you're going to see version. Every time that you compile this and release it, you're going to want to change the version and the version code. Right now there isn't a version code in here, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to a different theme that I've already released on the market. Display it, and I'm just going to copy this Android version code, and paste it right there. Okay. And also put the version name. Okay. We're gonna change this to 1. Now every time, like I said, every time that you upload this to the market, you're gonna have to put that. You have to up this by 1. So the version code can't be 1.00. It always has to be a solid number. So remember that for futureness. Alright, Control S, Alt F4. Alright, now everything inside of here is basically it's just like redirecting. As a matter of fact, there's an XML called redirections XML that doesn't work, just so you know. Okay, so okay, crap, don't do that. Okay, so you'll notice all these right here inside your XML folder. Now, if you're familiar with theming, you'll notice right off rip, these are package names. This is browser right here. That's calculator, calendar, camera, and so forth. Now, each one of these, if you open it up, it has a redirection in it. So the item name is in drawable IC launcher browser, and it's now relocated to @drawable browser icon. Well, if you're, what the hell does that mean? Okay, so basically what this means that in the browser APK, let's go ahead and open up the home folder real quick. This will also let you see where things are located around packages, apps. Now, in browser, let's look in res, which is short for resources if you don't know. Now, drawable, it could actually mean drawable HDPI, drawable MDPI, or just straight up drawable. I already know what this is at, so we're going to look in drawable MDPI, and we see IC Launcher Browser. So that means that this right here, this first part, is what's originally there. And this right here is what we're going to make it. So we're going to close this on out, and you look inside of drawable right here, you'll see that I now have browser icon. You can change this name right here. This name right here has to stay the same no matter what. But this name right here, you can change to pretty much anything you want. I don't think there's really anything you can't change it to be honest with you. Okay. Now, inside the XML thing, before I forget about this, you're going to see this thing called redirections.xml. How it's supposed to work, notice I said supposed to. How it's supposed to work is that you put package redirections, that'd be the package name right here that I'm highlighting, and then you would rename it to whatever you want. For instance, com-android-email is, I would erase all this and just call it email because there's only one kind of email, main email app anyways. But it doesn't work like that. Actually, you don't need to put anything in this redirections folder whatsoever, ever. All you got to do is take the package name, put little, instead of periods, put little dashes, and then just call it XML, and then just, honestly, what I do is, like, say I got a new package, like com-such and such. Okay, so what I would do is I dig, let's go to browser, because I know that that's going to have the least amount of already stuff that I have to erase. So let's go to browser, hit Control C, Control V. Now we got the copy. So I'm going to rename that com-whatever. I got to be cool, you know. I can't put ER. Dash Android. Okay. Then I would open it up, and then I would change whatever the icon is right here. I'd change that out, and I'd change that out right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's do something real quick. Let's go to where is it at? Music. com-android-music. This is already pretty much set up for you. Okay, so music contains two icons. It contains the music icon that you typically see, and then it contains a video icon. What we're going to do is we're going to change the video icon. So originally, inside the APK itself, the icon is called apps video. And what we want is we want to call it video. Probably shouldn't put the space. Hit Control S, Alt F4. Now we're going to take our icon right here and we're going to drop it into res, drawable, and DPI. Excuse me. Hold on. How I've set this up is I put all the icons inside of drawable. So we're going to follow delete it. Okay, so now we got video. We're going to delete the old video icon because it kind of sucked. It had nothing to do with this ICS theme that we got going on here. Okay, so now when we compile it, we're going to have that instead of the other one. Alright, so let's look at the preview. Now, how I've been doing my previews is I'll just take a screenshot of everything and how it's working, and I will use that as preview. 320 by 480 is what I've been using for pixels. GIMP is what I use edit, and Droid at screen.jar. Alright, so I just want to show you. I don't want to stop the video and then realize later on that I forgot to show you something. So I'm going to show you right now how to find out a package name. So what you need to do is you need to go in your browser and in Google search or Yahoo, APK manager. There's another one out there, but I don't know what the deal is. It just kind of sucks. Okay, and you're going to want to download the Linux version right here. Download it, and let's go ahead and open this up. Android Tools, APK Manager. So we're going to go into Other. Actually, the fastest way is this. Open in Terminal. Oops. Open in Terminal. chmod a plus x minus r other. Okay, now that's making everything work. Now let's get out of there. Now let's go up to, why did I just shut that? Now we're going to look for APK tool. That I heard Doctor Who music. I didn't know there was an episode of that. Okay, so you don't want the latest APK tool unless you're doing something for ICS itself. APKs that are built on blah 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 blah. You know what I mean. Alright, so let's go to downloads. Let's go for all downloads. It didn't do it. Alright, so what you do is you download this right here, and Windows, and this one right here. And you would give them read execute permissions, and you would replace them with the ones that are in here and right here. Also, you can go get the latest app from the ADB, or excuse me, the Android SDK. You're gonna have to put ADB in here. For some reason, it only works like that. Even though I do have ADB in my system path, it's not working on like that. Alright, so that's a pretty much just, I don't know if that was necessary stuff to talk about, but I kind of feel like it is. Let's click on script, run the terminal. What the funkin' wagons? Properties, permissions, close. If you have the same problem that I just had, this will do it. Oh man. Run a terminal. It's going to say, do you want to delete, clean out your current projects? Yes. Okay. So we're going to drop the vending.apk. This is the Android market right here. We're going to drop it in there. What we want to do is we want to find out what the package name is. Okay, so we're going to hit 9. It's going to do its little back smalley thing. Okay, now that it's done, we're going to go ahead and hit 17 for quit and go into the out folder. The only thing that we really need to see right now is Android and the res. So the package name is com.android.vending. So what we do is, to make an XML, we do com-android. So it looked like this. See, it looked like this. And then instead of the other one. Alright. We're going to close that out. Close without saving. The icon will be in drawable MDPI. There we go. Or drawable HDPI, depending on what kind of device you have. I'm glad I just thought about that. So where is it at? There it is right there. That is the Android Market logo. So if you want to change it, you're going to have to put the IC Launcher Android Market inside the XML. We already know that. Alright, well, I think that's about it right there. Okay, one thing I did forget to mention is how to actually compile this. So we're just going to open up a terminal real quick. And then we're going to type in cd, that little, looks like some kind of, I don't know, like some kind of weird flashy wave thing. Alright. Type in make, and whatever you name the theme, that's what it's going to be at. That's what you're going to call it. So also, if notice that I put a capital Y when I should have put a lowercase y. Linux does differentiate between capital letters and lowercase letters, and it's very important to just learn that quick, and otherwise you're just going to be like, why in the hell ain't it compiling? Or this, that. Is because you didn't put the freaking capital lowercase letter. So in your make file, what you want to do is I make it all lowercase. I try to, for the most part. And also, if you have like more threads and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and make -J for YouTube. And whenever okay, so once you get done compiling, it's going to look like this right here. Install out target product generic system app youtube.apk. If it says anything else, you probably got an error. You definitely got an error. Excuse me, what am I thinking? But anyways, you're gonna find it in out target product generic system app, and then there it is, YouTube APK. If you can't remember that, it's right here. It tells you exactly where it's at. Well, that's it.